What is going on, guys? DBG, and today we're going to be talking about whether or not it is going to be worth it in order to get Alex English, the new card, the new takeover card. So, I'm going to be talking about the easiest, quickest ways of getting him and whether or not he is going to be worth it. So, season agendas are there. First of all, we're going to go over these guys right here, the new Shades of players. So, I'm going to buy the 3 of them, and all I hope is that Dyson Daniels is not steals. That's all I'm going to hope for. So the only thing I can live and hope for is that Dyson Daniels is not steals. Because, like, I just hope none of them are steals, to be honest. If I see none of these being steals, you don't understand how happy I'm going to be. Because if you don't know, I've used Benedict Mathurin, and I've used Ochai Agbaji in at least 50 games. And I'm not even exaggerating, 50, 60 games. Ochai Agbaji still needs 6 steals. I stopped even looking for trying to get points with him once I got him to Amethyst. I still need 6 steals with him. I need 21 steals with Benedict Mathurin. And it's been 2 weeks for Agbaji. Well, lads, the moment of truth. Anyway, I'll just get the points with Jalen. Jabari Smith's not too bad. I can get him up when I feel like it. Okay, Keegan Murray's rebounds. Shaden Sharp's assists, he freaking steals, man. And they give him glove. Like, glove is the only thing that matters, and they give him glove at diamond. He doesn't get glove till diamond. Of course he steals. Why is Shaden Sharp assists? Why do they all have to be rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks? Why can't you have, like, dunks? I don't know. I don't know, could we not have had something like that? Or could we not have a week with no steals? A week with no steals would be the best thing ever. Oh, lads. Me disappointed. But, now on to Alex English. Alex English right here. 250 points with Bucks players. 150 dunks. Really easy. You can get this and this done. Win 10 games using 5 Nuggets players. If you do the 5 3-point shoot challenge, you can get these games done in 5. It's just like an hour. You can combo this, this, and this. If you have a Buck small forward, Chris Middleton, on semi-pro difficulty, you can score 50-something points in a game. You can have your 5 Nuggets players on the bench. Get 100 assists with Nugget players. You can do your 100 assists into your 250 points with Bucks players. That's not too bad. And make 150 dunks. That is 15 games TT offline. So let's just say, if you do it right, you can do the 100 assists into the dunks as well. So these two combined, and this with like 70 assists or so. Should only take like 70-80 assists. Should probably take 90 minutes. This is 3 hours or less. This is 3 hours or less. I'm telling you, if you are efficient, this is a 3-hour grind. And what you were getting for this 3-hour grind is an insanely good player. So the easiest way to do this grind is going to be, a lot of people are going to say stay in the same games, but you're wanting to get games ended as quick as possible. So basically what you want to do with this is you want to be able to get points, assists, and win as quickly as possible. And the easiest way to do that, to win those 10 games as quickly as possible so you start focusing on other things, is to go into skills challenges. Like I'll show you guys right here, the really just quick way of doing it. So let me just use this team. So again, the easiest way to get the 5 Nuggets players, you got a Western Conference, you got a Nuggets, and obviously you take 5 of these. I'm not wasting your guys' time and my time on this, but you get these Nuggets, you do the semi-pro challenge, you get and put a Nuggets player on your team, and then it is points with, is it Cavs? Is it Bucks players? So you need 54 points with 4 rebounds with a small forward in a game. So you obviously have Bucks players. The easiest Bucks players to score the 3-ball with is going to be, to score 3s with quickly is going to be Middleton. So again, like I got 11 of the Bucks team. Middleton's the easiest, even though he's got a terrible release. If you have the main Middleton, you use him. 76 3 ball. Maybe there's an easier one. What's Wesley Matthews 3 ball? 72. Grayson Allen's 79. Grayson Allen's probably that easiest then. Grayson Allen or Pat Connaughton probably. But both of them are shooting guards. So you're going to need for one of the games to use Middleton. And then like for the rest of the games, probably use one of those two guys. Because there's only... Yeah, there's no real great... Like you're not going to be using Beauchamp. So... Yeah. The 54 points of the small forward. It has to be a Bucks small forward. Unless there happens to be one just in Season 1 players. And I'm not sure there is, if we're being honest. No, I don't think there is. So it does seem in general like the best thing to do is you probably, to do it quickly, you're going to have to spend the 30 tokens on Middleton. Which is not the end of the world, but it's also not like the best thing ever. So yeah, that's what I would advise you guys to do. I would say the quickest way is play your first challenge. Like you can get this done in a quarter. If you guys don't know, you can score 54 points in a quarter. They're 12-minute quarter games. By the end of the first quarter, you can have 54 points with Chris Middleton. Very, very easily. For the 54 points one, if you don't want to do that in the 3-point challenge, you can do that in like the dunk challenge or the mid-range challenge and only shoot threes with him. And then just shoot your 5 mid-range shots with him just to kind of end the game. And you can get a bunch of assists that way. But again, the easiest way for the assist is just throw it to a 3-point shooter, shoot the 3 ball, and get those games done as quickly as possible. 5 3-point shots, because that gives you 15 points with that. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, go and play the entire game because they're 12-minute quarters, and in that entire game, you can get 100 assists and 250 points in an entire game. I'm being dead serious. You can get that done in one game if you're playing one of those semi-pro games. But the only issue with that is you don't get your 10 wins. You don't start your 10 wins. So what I would advise you guys to do is play your 10 win or do it win the 3-point challenge, because with those 10 games in the 3-point challenge, because you are using a book, if you're using a book small forward for this 54, do this one in like the dunks or the mid-range challenges. So you've basically gotten your 54 points and 1 Nugget win, as well as probably, if you want to just run with Pacers players, 1 Bucks player, a point guard from the Nuggets, and a bunch of Pacers players get rebounds. By the time you hit 54 points, you've realistically almost completed the rebounds. So with that, you're going to have 9 more games. After that, you're going to get roughly 20 assists for this one. So in those 9 games, you're going to get 5 assists per game. That's 45 assists. It puts you on roughly 65 assists. And in points, that is going to give you an extra... What's it? Like 150, 135 plus the 50. So that gives you like 180. Which means you're basically there. While completing these 10 Nugget wins. And then in like 5 minutes, or in like 10 minutes, you'll be able to complete the assists and the points with them. And it really is just the dunks. So it's probably like an hour to an hour and 20 minutes to complete everything up to the dunks. And then the dunks themselves are probably going to take you, I'd say, if we're being honest, the dunks will probably take you for 150 dunks. Let's say you get 8 in a game. It's hard to get more than 8 in a game because players do take layups. That's going to be roughly 20 games, which is, especially taking 2s, you're looking at probably an hour and a half. So you're looking at somewhere between 2 and 3 hours in general to get this card. But for a card as good as this, as well as that, you get a whole bunch of RNG trophy cards. Well, you get 3 of them. As annoying as it is, there's still, you kind of have to hope that you get the teams you want. But yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. 2 to 3 hours, depending on how efficient you are with it. If you're completely inefficient, it's probably going to take 5 or 6. It won't take more than 5 hours, no matter how inefficient you are. And if you want to do this naturally, unless you are already using Bucks, unless you're already using Giannis in your squad and you want to just do it naturally, you're going to have to kind of go out of your way to do this. So is he worth doing? I'll say maybe, but it's not too bad a grind. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.